Hey guys, what's up? I'm at the voting station. I was technically the first one here because I was here at 6 and I thought there was going to be a huge line, but there's not. And I live in a very democratic area because I see no Trump signs out here. I see all the Democratic signs outside. And now there's a line for me. There are like 3 people in line. I thought there was going to be a huge line. And last night I saw somebody talking about that usually Democrats vote early and Republicans vote on the day of. So I was like, oh, maybe that's why. But it's interesting because I haven't voted in since 2008. I voted in the midterms, but I haven't voted in a presidential election since the first time Obama ran. And it's very interesting. I got up about the same time, and I remember when Obama ran, I mean, the lines were long. I waited in line for like an hour before I voted. So, at that time too, I have to admit, I just wanted him to win because he was black. I really didn't think about his policies. I really didn't think about stuff. I really didn't think about what I was voting for. I really did like drink the Kool-Aid and, buy into what they told me to think. And it's very different this time. I'm actually more excited this time about voting than I was when Obama won. And at that time, I thought I was really excited about voting. But now I'm really, really stoked to be voting. And, I just... I don't know what it's going to be like the next election. I'm not one of these people to vote just to vote. I really have to like the person that I'm voting for, believe in the person that I'm voting for. I think I had to go through that Obama situation to really have appreciation for where I am at now. Like, I wouldn't be where I am at now had I gone through that situation and realized Obama was such a fraud. And I remember when Obama was running, he was speaking somewhere, and these group of black people busted in, and they had this sign that says "Blacks Against Obama," and they disrupted him, and they were like yelling and stuff. And I was kind of looking at them I was looking at them sideways. But even then, I wasn't like, oh, those are terrible, horrible people. They need to die. They need to be destroyed. I remember thinking at the time, they must know something I don't. But they did know something I didn't. And I just thought, I was like, why would black people be against Obama? That doesn't make any sense. That was just kind of my thinking at the time. And now I'm just like, oh, they knew their shit. They actually did know something I didn't. So it's kind of funny kind of reflecting on that. But anyway, I'm super excited. I think that, I hope they don't make us wait, which I think that is the plan, but I think it's going to be a landslide. Maybe I'm too hopeful, but I'm just talking to people, seeing the signs, seeing how delusional the other side is. This whole election cycle, or not election cycle, but this whole presidency since 2017 or 16 all the way up until now has just really drawn out the demons. And sad to say, there are people in my family that I've seen their bad side, and it's like, you can't realize the capacity that you have for good until you realize the capacity that you have for evil. And I've definitely seen the bad side in some of my friends and family members. They've turned into just some horrible fucking evil people. Very judgmental, very, very violent, very skinhead-like, right? It's like if we were Nazi Germany, they would be the skinheads easily. And it's funny, the people that are the most arrogant and the ones that think that they can't be fooled or brainwashed are the ones that are the most easily brainwashed and duped. You got to be open. You got to listen to people. You got to talk to people. So I'm just sitting here reflecting, thinking about how, kind of sad I am. Not kind of sad. I'm very sad that, people like my brother and my uncle are very just judgmental. My uncle telling me the other day that I need to make an honest effort to be on the right side of history. And I would never talk to him like that. But maybe I've talked to other people like that out of anger, but at the same time, I'm just like, are you serious, dude? And he was telling me, did you check into this? Did you check into that? I was just like, you know what? I didn't know. I'm like, well, actually I did. And I think, I think you're wrong about this and about Trump, and Trump isn't a racist, and this is why. And, I gave him a bunch of videos, and he didn't even bother. He can't be bothered with that, right? He can't be bothered to look at my side. Neither can my brother, right? I don't even know if I'm going to be if we're going to be on good terms again. Like, this is how bad it is. Like, they really showed me their dark, demonic side, Maybe demonic is a bit too far-fetched or a bit too dramatic when describing my brother, my uncle. They're not going out burning shit down. But I've seen their arrogant, prideful side, right? They're like, oh, I can't be bothered. I'm better than you. I'm college educated. I went to, there's nothing you can tell me that I can't learn because, I know better than you. I'm like, all right, okay, cool. Why you stay in your apartment and not experience life? Both of them are, I think my uncle hasn't left his apartment since the pandemic. So if you're sitting in your apartment and you're just watching the TV and letting the TV tell you what to think, of course you're going to think that everybody's dying and we're all dying as a pandemic. Of course you're going to think that. As opposed to me, me working in a hospital, many different hospitals, talking to people in the medical industry, going out, talking to the homeless. That doesn't mean shit to them, right? Because the TV, they didn't hear it on the TV. So my experience is what I tell them, telling them that I have lots of black friends, lots of Mexican friends voting for Trump. Doesn't mean shit. Like, fuck those people. Fuck all those people that are dying of deaths of despair, which is greater than the people that are actually dying from coronavirus. Fuck that. Fuck what the CDC says, because I've sent them. I think I sent my uncle that, but he can't be bothered to actually look at the results on the website, on the CDC website, and look at the results from the results, the commentary from the World Health Organization. They think I just sit up and listen to Alex Jones, which I don't even watch him anymore. But they think I just sit up and I look at Alex Jones, and that's where I get my what do you call it? My information, that I don't cross-reference, that I just say, because that's what they do. That's why they think that. They look at the TV, they don't bother to do cross-referencing, they don't bother to do any research. So that's what they think I do. They don't think that I actually go deeper in my information, And this is what these asshole mainstream media people, want. They want people to, just be, because they know they're lazy. They're just going to tell them what to think, get over emotional, ride on their emotions, and then, just, harp on the fact that people aren't going to actually go to the actual CDC website and go to the World Health Organization. They'll say that this is what they said, but they're counting on people not to actually go to to these websites and actually check the information out for themselves. And that's why people are so easily brainwashed. And it's really disappointing. And I know I'm not the only one going through this. This is why I'm making this video, right? I know many of you guys on this channel. I just want to thank you so much too for your support, because you guys tell me, thank you for speaking out, but you guys help me too. Like, when I see your comments and when you call in and you talk to me, it really makes me know that I'm not alone, because sometimes it gets really lonely. I don't want to cry, but it gets really lonely and really isolating if you don't have anybody else to talk to. And sometimes you think that you're going crazy. You're not, but this is what these assholes do. They want to, they want to make you, oh my God, I'm trying not to cry. I hate crying. I'll cry later. Don't, tears go back, okay? But they want to break your spirit, They want to break your spirit, and they want to make you feel like you're alone and you're the only person, and that you're a terrible person. And these fucking psychos are, my friend is talking about, I haven't really been on Facebook. I'm on social media promoting my crowdfunding campaign, but I haven't really been on. I was just getting sick of people, and these, my friend is saying she has all these friends that are just like, oh my God, these Trump supporters are gonna kill us. I was like, how the fuck are they coming to those conclusions when every city that's been burning down is because of Antifa and Black Lives Matter? How are they even fucking getting to, how? They think that while their cities are being burned down. I don't see the Proud Boys. I don't see the skinheads. I don't see the Klan. I see Antifa and I see Black Lives Matter. You know, there have been people that have been murdered for supporting Trump. There have been people that have been literally murdered, right? I know Breitbart was keeping a list, and last time I checked, and this is like a year ago, it was over 600 hate crimes that were perpetrated by the left. That guy that got hit in the head by the bike lock, by that teacher, he actually was a teacher at my school. I didn't know him, but he was a teacher at San Francisco State where I went to college. And then there was, you know, that girl, there was footage of people getting their ass beat. You know, I've had friends that had their drinks poisoned, that have been run out of their businesses. I don't see any of that shit coming from the Proud Boys or the Klan or anything. And I know so many people, I know gun-toting Texas and Mexicans that are voting for Trump. I, you know black people, I know Asian people, and there's a silent majority. And people like, you know, my uncle, my brother, they just think that, like, I don't know, they're living in a delusion. So I pray for them. I pray that they wake up from their delusion. I pray that they actually join the ranks of the right side of history, even though I haven't really told them that. Oh, my friend's coming. Hey, I'm making a video.
Oh.
Do you want to? Hey, you want to come in on the other side? Oh, the line's forming. But anyway, hold on. I was technically the first one here, but I was just,
I like your new car.
Hi, thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah. So I almost got teary-eyed talking about how they try and break our spirit, and I was just kind of talking about you saying how your friends are scared that the Proud Boys are gonna come after them, and I was like, how are they coming to that conclusion when everything that's been burning is because of Black Lives Matter and Antifa? It's like they're psycho. So
I did a video on it last night.
Okay, I'm gonna watch it. Anyway, I'm gonna go, guys. All right. Please join my donate to my crowdfunding campaign. Join my email list. I'm gonna put the links below. And MAGA, today is the day that we take our country back. Let's do it. Love you guys. Mwah. Peace and love.